Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters, for the perfect grace, perfect clarity, and perfect peace that is here for each of us right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this wonderful opportunity for perfect peace, perfect clarity, and perfect love. We celebrate the wonderful healing that is here. We celebrate the wonderful health that is here. And we allow right now for there to be a wonderful expansion, not an explosion, but an expansion of perfect peace. And we allow the perfect dynamic to happen with peace to be present for us right now. And we'll very simply notice Archangel Raphael from a distance, perhaps 20 feet away. Let's very simply notice this Archangel of healing, very simply paying attention to each of us. He could be with each of us at once. Let's very simply notice Raphael with great intent and a relaxed demeanor, just showering you with perfect healing, the perfect healing for you. Healing every single system in your being and body, healing your energy field. Healing your thoughts, including elongating your brain waves. Allowing full access to your creativity, including imagining the life that you want to live, imagining feeling good every single day, and allowing those things to manifest. It's very simply from that distance, Raphael's healing, casting a very wide sphere, a wide net. If we could just very simply notice everything that's on your mind being healed, any relationships, the energy in the space where you reside, the energy of the earth, places where there's conflict like Ukraine, coming to a space of peace, recognizing all the good coming out of that, which is recognizing generosity and the power of thought and the power of using our words. And we choose to hold a vision right now of that situation of war being quickly resolved. We also allow recognizing that occurrence, all the energy that's hard for sensitive people to endure. So we allow right now for us to put forward strong prayer and intention for peace on earth, including peace in Ukraine, the empowerment of the Ukrainian president, who is standing in the new divine masculine of inclusion and encouragement, and also saying yes and no very strongly. And we choose to let him being empowered and the people of Ukraine being empowered, and very simply for anyone with weapons from Russia leaving that space. And we say yes to that, and we let that go. And we very simply come back to the personal healing that is here for each of us from Archangel Raphael. So if we could just breathe in, and perhaps if we could add in what feels best to us, this is Raphael's request, add a color to what he's doing. So if we notice him showering you with light, notice, is that pink light? Is that purple light? Is that purple haze? Is that orange? It's very simply just notice the color that is here. And what that is like. Is that like a white light, like a fog or an energy or beams? It's very simply just notice what that's like for you, and letting how specific those things are enhance your experience. So we'll continue to notice Archangel Raphael's healing, and we'll notice that we are in a health space, and that we're all holding space in the whole space. We're also all receiving in the health space with our individual experience. Let's notice Archangel Raziel, the angel of words and wisdom, perhaps standing right by your side. Let's just notice Raziel receiving with you. So the two of you basking in the healing energy, the healing glow of Archangel Raphael. And if we could just notice with Raziel receiving with you, what that's like, what you notice about him receiving, what you notice about yourself receiving. If we could just notice that, and perhaps through feeling more than anything else. Wonderful. And they do this occasionally, come in a trio, all the archangels. We'll notice also to your right, perhaps 10 or 12 feet away, Archangel Raguel, Raguel. You could just notice that angel. Doesn't come forward a ton. It's very simply notice that archangel providing you with the energy of diplomacy, including internal diplomacy, being kind to yourself, being in the most positive way, methodical with yourself, to take off the table strong reactions, to take off the table criticism. Just very simply notice what that angel adds to this moment of receiving healing. Perhaps to use simple words, let's notice what it's like to drop out of all judgment as we receive healing from Archangel Raphael, from noticing Archangel Raziel sharing the experience of receiving with you and healing with you, and Archangel Raguel being the diplomatic archangel. Just very simply just notice what all that is like. And let's notice as you continue to receive, if we could just notice any, perhaps as a physical adjustment or just awareness of the freedom, more freedom being present in your neck, which connects with flexibility. So if we could just all say out loud, I'm flexible and free. I'm so grateful to be healed right now. And with that, if we could very simply notice Archangel Raziel moving around you with elegant movement, moving like a dancer. And if we could notice Archangel Raziel lifting from you, lifting off of you, lifting out of your energy field, all the D words, depression, disappointment, disillusionment, disassociation, and disassociation that we witness more than anything. Just very simply notice all those T words, all the dis words. Just notice all of them being lifted up. Despondency. Indeed, if you want to contribute a D word that we could say, you're welcome to. Just breathe and let all those lift. And the energy that Raziel is showing as he does that, it's like if there were a wind that had knocked down branches, he's lifting away the branches. So it's not small things, it's big things that he's moving away. Let's just take a breath and just let him move that. And perhaps disappointment being a big one, disappointment in humanity, disappointment in the state of things. And if we could just gently lift any disappointment in yourself or about yourself in your life, and just let that be lifted and let that instantly reveal the opportunity and options that are here. And if we could just recognize coming very present right now, what are you doing right now? Which is you're in a held space, which connects with the highest part of you. And we've all been here many times. And we could just very simply notice that good comes from this activity, dedicated activity in the group gathering, that we're not doing this by ourselves. We'll just notice things working. And perhaps as we notice in the background, the thud of the washing machine, let's notice that things are being cleansed and cleared with vigor right now, and that we indeed are aligning ourselves with freedom, the freedom to change, the freedom to heal, the freedom to have great lives, the freedom to have hope, the freedom to recognize that everyone's needs are met, the freedom to witness generosity, the freedom to celebrate humanity, the freedom to hear the blue jay. All these different ways that we are free. So let's very simply just breathe in. If we could just lovingly say out loud, I am free. I'm free to focus. I'm free to pray. I'm free to live a great life. Thank you, angels, for helping everyone on the planet. Thank you for everyone's needs being met and exceeded. There's plenty for everyone. I celebrate and circulate generosity, including generosity of spirit. I am right on time. I am grateful for all the good in the world. Thank you. Wonderful. So if we could notice with the three archangels, reorientation, if we could notice Archangel Raphael coming right up to you, perhaps a little bit to your right, in front of you. Let's notice Archangel Raphael immediately addressing anything that you consider a problem or something that needs healed, be that a system, an organ, a state of being, your emotional state, your nervous system, all the above, a neck, an eye, a hip, a toe, a digestive system. Let's very simply let Raphael go to work instantly with great calm. Let's very simply allow this archangel, and perhaps we do that with breath, just breathing and allowing this archangel to deeply heal. So we'll notice Archangel Raziel, who has removed all the D words. Let's notice Archangel Raziel holding the same position about 20 feet away that Raphael held. And we'll notice Archangel Raguel going to the other side of you, perhaps 10 or 12 feet to your left. And so working with spheres and balance, cohesion and clarity. So we'll just breathe in and allow your energy field to be clear right now. And if we could notice on your left, Archangel Raguel acting like a vacuum cleaner to vacuum away the debris of our era, and including constant bad news being debris of our era. And if we could very simply let any intentional bad news, anyone trying to stress us out, let's let that very simply go away forever. Let's very simply notice it's safe for us to be free. It's safe for us to live good lives. It's safe for us to thrive. It's safe for us to have all of our needs met and exceeded. And we celebrate great peace, great love, and great joy. We celebrate balanced and healthy nervous systems. We celebrate our hypervigilance that we might have diminishing, and the freedom to be relaxed, the freedom to say yes and no, the freedom to not take in information all the time, the freedom to let our minds do things like daydream and wonder and process. And we celebrate all this good right now, and to create, to thrive, to read what we want to read. So it's very simply just breathe into all that, to sleep, perchance to dream. And if we could just breathe into all that, Wonderful. And if we could breathe in, we're going to enter a period of silence for perhaps 2 or 3 minutes. In that silence, very simply just notice with really gentle energy what Raziel, Raphael, and Raguel communicate to you, perhaps one at a time, perhaps as a group. We'll just take in a breath. Wonderful. We could just say out loud to them, thank you. And if we could notice, like a ring around the rosy, the three archangels gathering around you, holding hands and circling around you and saying very positive R words: renaissance, revitalization, relaxation, restoration, rejuvenation. Roar, in terms of roar of joy. It's very simply notice those positive R words. Relax being a key one. Positive realizations, a recognition of how loved you are, how important you are. The realization of how much work could be done with the angels, including really profound healing. The recognition we live in a time of great acts of humanity. The headlines are about disassociation and bullies and greed and control. Just very simply notice how well humanity is doing, including you. That we're one giant step away from being united as life, as beings, as humans who recognize the power of the earth, the power of ecosystems and animals, that there's plenty of everything, that there's enough for everyone to thrive, enough food, enough water, enough abundance, enough ideas, enough care, enough creativity. There's enough. So we choose to let go of hoarding. We choose to embrace an even distribution of all good things, including good news, including humanity working together, including encouragement. including faith, including intuition, including healing, that we have everything we need. The angels say repeatedly, everything we need is already on the planet. So we very simply breathe into this moment of group work, individual work, strong connection with angels, and recognize that everything is here. And with this realization, with the relaxation that is here, all of us working together at the same time, people listening a different time on a recording, we'll just notice that everything is here. And if we could just lovingly say that out loud, everything is here. I'm so grateful that everything is right here. I'm so grateful to have a great day. I'm so grateful to witness the end of war in my lifetime. I'm so grateful to witness the end of poverty in my lifetime. I'm so grateful to witness global generosity in my lifetime. I'm so grateful to witness everyone expressing themselves positively in my lifetime. I'm so grateful to witness everyone expressing themselves positively in my lifetime. I'm so grateful to be gentle and kind with myself. I'm so grateful to be gentle and kind with others. I'm so grateful to be an ambassador of peace. I'm so grateful to have a focused and relaxed day. Thank you. I asked for this or something better in all directions of time. And so it is. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe in. They mentioned before our roar. Let's notice the three archangels, just very simply giving up a cheer, a roar of celebration. And we'll just notice all that goodness and all that peace being here right now. With wonderful clarity, perfect peace, and outstanding joy. We thank the presence of Mother, Father, God, and the three archangels and ascended masters. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for the wonderful healing. Thank you, Archangel Raziel, for sharing the experience and for clearing the debris of the D words. And thank you, Archangel Raguel, for your diplomacy, for infusing a trail and legacy of freedom and cooperation. And we celebrate all the good in the three of you working together. We thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity right now, for wonderful peace, including peace of mind, for wonderfully expansive affirmations, and for the highest good happening. And with great clarity, great peace, great love, and great joy, we quite simply and lovingly ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.